In 2012, Barack Obama won re-election as the President of the United States. Democrats across the country joyously celebrate. All of these young people in the crowd demonstrate that the millennial vote was crucial to Obama's victory. But who are these millennials? They're a very diverse and unique set of individuals, each with their own look and style, a true mixing pot of people. 62% of them are white, 18% are black, 16% are Hispanic, and 4% are Asian. And 25% were raised in a single-parent household. They've grown up with technology and social media. They've been linked into the human network since birth, Facebooking, tweeting, and texting constantly. They're image-obsessed, infatuated with celebrities and pop culture, and most importantly, themselves. They have been rewarded for even the most menial tasks. They are the trophy generation, a phenomenon that comes from constant pats on the back for even 7th, 8th, 9th place finishes. It's become so commonplace that it's even reflected in today's movies.
I mean, this is a 4th grade participation medal for soccer.
Well, I didn't know they made 9th place ribbons.
Oh, Jack, they got them all the way up to 10th place.
They've learned that everybody is and should be a winner. But the thing to know about millennials is that they are passionate about everything they care about. And what do they care about? Social issues. Their youth and idealism keeps millennials focused on issues they personally relate to: choice, self-expression, and fairness. So now you know who the millennials are. Here's why they're paramount not only to Obama's re-election, but to all future elections. First off, Barack Obama won the millennial vote by 24%. They make up a large part of the voting population, and more of them are coming to the polls every election. A large portion of them still aren't affiliated with any party, meaning they can be swayed to either side. So, just to recap, they're diverse, they're constantly connected, they love celebrity, image, and pop culture, they're the trophy generation, they care about social issues, and they're important. So now that you know who millennials are, here's why Obama appeals to them. He transcends the presidency into celebrity status. He's constantly seen with cool people looking cool. He's photographed with actors, musicians, and athletes. And he's constantly publicizing those photos. Compare this picture with how most millennials view the GOP. Who would you rather listen to? He's been on far more magazine covers than any other president. 65 on Time magazine alone. From Men's Health, to Home Journal, to Vanity Fair. Through social media, he's constantly connected to them. He has a Facebook page. Michelle has a Facebook page. They both have Twitter pages. He's got 2 YouTube channels, a weekly email newsletter, and countless pictures and infographics. With these channels, he keeps a conversation going on recent issues, like gun control or immigration reform. He uses social media to invite them into his personal life. He connects with supporters. And constantly reaffirms his position. Obama even reached segmented parts of the millennials with a Twitter account dedicated to students, where he thanked them for their support and encouraged them to volunteer. He actively addresses his support for their concerns in communications targeted at millennials. Things like education, healthcare, foreign policy, gay rights, and women's rights. And he takes credit for important accomplishments.
We've ended combat operations in Iraq. Don't ask, don't tell is now history. Comprehensive health reform is becoming a reality. We've put new rules in place to protect consumers and our economy from recklessness on Wall Street.
Obama is adamant about their concerns, recognizing their worth, thanking them for their support, and allowing them to feel important.
All that is thanks to you. But we have so much more to do. An economic crisis, the likes of which we haven't seen since the Great Depression, has battered the middle class and made jobs harder to come by, particularly for folks just out of school.
He comes down to their level. For instance, in his weekly addresses, he speaks to them conversationally, warmly, like a friend would.
Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Over the last few years, Democrats and Republicans have come together and cut our deficit by more than $2.5 trillion through a balanced mix of spending cuts and higher tax rates for the wealthiest Americans.
He frames himself as their hero.
But you, the American people, have spoken. You've made it clear that it's time to do something. But the budget process takes time.
And someone who has their back when others don't.
Are scheduled to take effect. And the result could be a huge blow to middle-class families and our economy as a whole. These ideas shouldn't be controversial. They're common sense. They're supported by a majority of the American people. Right now, we have a real chance to reduce gun violence in America and prevent the very worst violence. Now we have to build on the progress we've made and keep moving forward.
Now, it should be easy to see that he's fundamentally changed how young people view the presidency. He's become a celebrity, and his popular image is a major part of his appeal. Through social media, he's constantly available to a generation who expects everyone to be just a send button away. He's made the presidency dedicated to addressing social issues, and he's made sure that he addresses the issues they care about. And as you may have noticed in his videos, he's separated himself from Washington. He takes all of the credit and none of the blame, which resonates with the trophy generation millennials who already think of everything in terms of I. And with Obama's wild popularity, you can believe that future Democrat candidates will also fit this mold and look to capitalize on the same successes. The game has changed. Obama has won the hearts and minds of Americans, not just the election. He did it with a new strategy, one that focused on strategic messaging and modern channels of communication. The game has changed. The only way to survive is to change with it.